your life.
Okay, so today we are doing bacon tortellini Alfredo. You're gonna need a parent's help for this one, but I'll go ahead and let you in on one of my secret recipes. First, you gotta chop up half of a, 5 pound,
No,
2 pounds,
just
a
1
package
pound.
of bacon.
1
Cut it in
pound.
half, slice
1
it
pound
up.
of bacon.
Don't talk, Mrs. Dunn. I hired a camera person. She's already going to get fired because they're not supposed to talk. So, you cut half a thing of bacon, chop it up into little bitty pieces, and you fry it till crispy. I'll be back in a minute when that's done to show you what's next.
Your life.
So, we're going to zoom in here. You want to cook the bacon till it's just short of dying. So it's nice and brown, but not burnt. Then you're going to save all the bacon grease and all the bacon. Take it off the burner, and you should have some tortellini. Now, you can use macaroni, you can use spaghetti, you can use any of those things. Tortellini is a fancy thing to get. You can get at the store. It's not that expensive. It's more expensive than spaghetti. They're little bitty noodles with cheese inside. And so you get some water boiling, and you tortellini it up, and you let it boil until they're done. We'll be back in a sec. Now, when cooking the tortellini, you want to add some salt to the water and cook it. Get it boiling and let it cook for about, follow the instructions, probably 14 minutes. You want to get it nice and boiled up with the salt in the water. The bacon and the grease, it's just over there sitting and chilling, waiting for the next step, which you'll need a saucepan for. So we're going to be doing a lot of dishes. Now, rolling boil, I'm going to make Alfredo. If you don't like Alfredo, you can use just regular spaghetti sauce to do this with as well. I'm not going to give you my fancy fresh from scratch recipe for the Alfredo, so we'll use this Fredo here. So, we'll be back in a second when this is ready to marry to the sauce. Now we have taken the tortellini and thrown it into the bucket of removal water sauce. And it removed the water sauce. So now we're going to put it back into the pot. Oh, I lost some. Man, that's money right there. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. So
Sorry guys, we're going too
I
fast.
am not going to hire this cameraman again. It keeps talking. So we don't want those
Sorry.
on the heat. We also don't want them to stick together. So you can take a little bit of olive oil, just put it in the pan. Whoa, that's way too much. It'll be fine.
It'll be
It'll be
fine.
fine. See, keeps talking. And then just kind of stir it around. That's going to help the noodles not stick and clump together. But don't destroy the noodles. These are not spaghetti or macaroni.
These are tortellini.
These are tortellini.
They're yummy.
Okay, now what you're going to do, you want to take all this yummy goodness of the bacon, grease, the fat, the bacon. You want to put it all in the pan, all of it goes in there. Just like that. And if you have a cameraman, you'll give the pan to the cameraman and they'll wash it for you. Okay, so you put it all in there. Actually, I'm going to split this up because I'm going to make both Alfredo and spaghetti sauce.
Mrs. Dunn likes Alfredo more than marinara.
Okay, so there,
That's what she calls spaghetti
that's
sauce.
about right. So now, the freshy ingredients that make this secret. You can get these at pretty much any store. It's called seasoned pepper. That's a good one. I like to get one that's harder to find. It's called red pepper herb or bell pepper herb. And I also make my own. I dehydrate some red pepper, not the hot stuff. This is like the bell peppers. It's good. But put that in there. How much? I don't know about that much. That's good. It'll be fine. And then, because we're doing an Italian recipe, you gotta have garlic. and you gotta have onion. So we're gonna add that in there. Always do less garlic. Whoa, that'll be fine. Whoa, did it again. Okay, we'll be healthy people now. Garlic is healthy for you. You always do more onion than you do garlic. Yeah, that's probably gonna stink.
That's gonna like be
All right.
a lot.
Okay, and then you can cheat and use Italian seasoning.
You're
Why
going
not?
way too fast with your seasonings. We can't read them.
They don't have to read them, cameraman. I'm telling
I'm
you
a
what they
woman,
are.
camera woman.
But if you want to go fresh, then you get some oregano and some parsley.
You can get fresh too.
Yeah, you can make it fresh if you wanted to, but I don't want to because it's Sunday and there's a football game today.
Woohoo!
And well, the parsley I'm not going to do because it's not open. And what is this? Is this Italian? Ooh, rosemary. I wouldn't use too much of that. That's for like cooking a turkey if you don't have the rosemary leaf. Okay, so then you just kind of want to get that. It's not important to get it stirred real good. Just get it so it's.
He's gonna mix his spoons, guys. That's probably not a good idea. Right now
Don't
it's
listen
okay.
to my cameraman. They don't know what they're talking about. But you want to get it so that it's stirred around, so that way when you add the sauce, it's not going to clump and become a ball of spices. Okay, so I'll make sure to switch my spoon back and forth so it ruins Mrs. Dunn's sauce. Since she's talking. Okay, yeah. Pow, fireworks. It's a fireworks jar. And then you take this and you carefully pour the right amount in there. Okay. You can just kind of just leave it like that and it'll keep doing its thing. And then let's see if we have another firework jar. Yeah, now this one we're not going to put the whole thing in. Oh, that smells like pizza. We're going to put about a half a jar in there. That way, those around here that want to try it. Okay. Just going to try and scoop as much of that out as we
In
can.
a small.
No, that'll be
spoon.
fine. I'll just lick that later. Okay. Now I'm stirring it up.
Okay, I'm gonna get a close up here so don't move. This is just the sauce.
It's just the sauce. And then we're going to put it on low heat. This one's already warm. Where'd my other spoon go? This one's already warm from being left on for cooking the other stuff. That one's really easy. It doesn't change color. Just the bacon and everything and the spices get in the sauce. But I am going to turn it on low. We want to warm those really slow. And when they get warm, you're ready to marry them together. We'll be back then when that's ready to go.
All right, he's back, Mr. Dunn.
Now, you're going to take some tortellini. Try not to destroy it when you're putting it on your plate. The olive oil did its job. They're not really stuck together.
It's a good thing.
And then take your sauce. Doesn't take a lot. You don't need a lot. Just enough to get on there and make some happiness. And then we pair it with some bread that's been toasted, buttered, and has garlic sprinkled on it. Same thing for Alfredo. You do the same thing. This is Mr. Dunn's recipe of tortellini Alfredo.